Welcome to Spring LIB.
This is the answer to Chapter 11, problem number 51 from the Smith Organic Chemistry textbook. And this problem says, draw a stepwise mechanism for the following reaction and explain why a mixture of E and Z isomers is formed. And so we have 2-butyne here, and we're treating it with HCl. And so we're getting the addition of a hydrogen and a chloride, or a hydrogen and a chlorine to this molecule. And we're getting a mixture of E and Z isomers. And here is why. So the first step in this reaction is going to be the electrons of one of the pi bonds of the triple bond are going to grab this proton, and the HCl bond will break, and those electrons will go to the chlorine. And so we will get this carbocation. Okay, and so as I said, we have a carbocation on this carbon now. Basically, the chlorine is then going to add to that carbocation. It'll attack that carbocation. The reason that we get more than one product or a mixture of these E and Z isomers is because the chlorine can attack from either side. There's nothing to create any sort of real preference here. And so the chlorine can come from the top, or the chlorine can come from the bottom. And so let me just finish drawing this. So here are our chlorines, and they can come from here or from here. And so if we follow the top route, where the chlorine comes from above, at least the way that it's drawn here, we end up with this alkene, where the chlorine and the methyl group are on the same side. And so with the chlorine and the methyl group on the other carbon on the same side, that's going to be the Z isomer. So Z. And if the chlorine adds from the other side, then it's going to be opposite to this methyl group. So like this. And that, of course, would be the E isomer. So really, if you want to be technical, to explain the mixture of isomers here, what we would say is that we form a flat sp hybridized carbocation. And so since it's flat, the chlorine can come from either side, and whichever side it comes from is going to determine the stereochemistry of our final product. So again, if it comes from the top, we'll get the Z isomer, and if it comes from the bottom, we'll get the E isomer. Okay, and that's the answer to Chapter 11, problem number 51.